The art of appearing affluent and sophisticated has nothing to do with emptying your bank account or resembling a reality television personality from those ostentatious lifestyle shows. You don't require a wardrobe spanning an entire apartment or luxury accessories costing thousands of dollars to achieve an elegant, refined appearance that commands respect. True sophistication emerges from carefully considered details rather than flashy designer labels. And by the end of this comprehensive discussion, you'll understand precisely how to master this refined aesthetic without any financial investment whatsoever. These time-tested principles work regardless of your current circumstances or spending capacity, transforming your daily presentation from ordinary and forgettable to extraordinary and memorable. Whether you're entering a corporate boardroom, conducting everyday errands, or simply wanting to project competence and success in any social situation, these sophisticated strategies will serve you exceptionally well throughout your style journey. First, let's examine the transformative power of the third element in any ensemble, a concept that distinguishes truly polished individuals from those who appear merely dressed. When an outfit feels incomplete or lacks distinction, it's typically missing this crucial component that elevates the entire presentation. Your foundation pieces, the top and bottom garments, establish the basics and provide the canvas, but the third element creates the magic that distinguishes casual from cultivated sophistication. This could manifest as a structured blazer draped elegantly over your shoulders, a silk pocket square placed with intention, statement jewelry that speaks to your refined taste, or a quality leather belt that unifies your entire look with precision. Consider how style icons throughout history achieve their memorable appearances. It's rarely about expensive pieces, but rather the thoughtful addition of that perfect finishing touch that suggests deliberate curation. A simple outfit transforms into something noteworthy and Instagram-worthy when you add that carefully chosen element that suggests intentionality, refinement, and an understanding of sophisticated dressing principles. The difference between appearing rushed and appearing prepared often comes down to this single strategic choice that takes mere seconds to implement. Think of it as your style signature, the element that makes people remember you long after you've left the room. Now let's discuss the mathematical precision of sophisticated color coordination, a principle that separates amateur dressers from those who understand the science of elegance. The most polished individuals understand that elegant dressing follows a precise formula of 3 carefully selected hues that work in perfect harmony together. You begin with one neutral tone as your foundation, something timeless like black, navy, gray, or cream. Add one primary color for substance and visual interest, then introduce one accent color for that perfect pop of sophistication. For instance, charcoal trousers serve as your neutral base, paired with an ivory silk blouse for your primary color, completed with burgundy leather accessories for that perfect accent that ties everything together beautifully. This combination creates visual harmony while suggesting you understand the fundamental principles of refined dressing and color theory. Another effective approach combines a black tailored jacket with a camel cashmere dress, accented by emerald jewelry that catches the light and draws admiring glances. The key lies in choosing accent colors that enhance rather than overwhelm your natural coloring. Think rich jewel tones like sapphire or ruby, or classic reds rather than anything fluorescent, neon, or attention-seeking in an inappropriate way. This approach ensures you always appear intentional and sophisticated rather than haphazard, or trying too hard to make an impression. When you master this 3-color rule, people will naturally assume you have impeccable taste and probably shop at exclusive boutiques. Subscribe now to never miss these insider secrets that successful women use daily. Click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to join our exclusive community of style enthusiasts who understand the power of sophisticated presentation. Moving forward, we encounter the subtle but incredibly powerful concept of proportional balance in your daily presentation, something most people completely overlook. The most sophisticated dressers understand that combining casual and elevated elements in a strategic 2-to-1 ratio creates that coveted, effortless elegance that appears natural but is actually quite calculated. When 2 elements of your outfit lean casual, elevate the third with something more formal, or reverse this formula by keeping one element relaxed while making 2 elements more formal and polished. This balance prevents you from appearing overdressed for everyday situations while maintaining an air of refinement that suggests you always look put together. Picture wearing well-fitted dark jeans with a simple cashmere sweater, then adding polished leather boots and a structured leather handbag to elevate the entire look from weekend casual to sophisticated chic. Alternatively, when wearing an elegant silk dress that's naturally formal, ground it with a quality denim jacket or pristine white leather sneakers to maintain approachability while staying stylish. This principle ensures you always appear confident and appropriate for any situation rather than costume-like or unapproachable in your presentation. The goal is creating an impression that suggests natural sophistication rather than obvious effort or trying too hard to impress others. When you nail this balance, people will wonder how you always manage to look so effortlessly put together. Next, we explore the visual mathematics of flattering proportions, a concept that fashion insiders use to create those enviable silhouettes we see in magazines. The most elegant figures understand that dividing their silhouette into thirds rather than halves creates the most appealing and refined appearance that photographs beautifully. This means ensuring 2/3 of your outfit consists of one garment, while the remaining third comes from another piece, creating visual balance and flow. When wearing a flowing maxi skirt that occupies the lower 2/3 of your frame, balance it with a fitted top that comprises the upper third for perfect proportion. This creates visual harmony and suggests you understand the fundamental principles of elegant proportion that stylists use on red carpets. Similarly, when wearing high-waisted trousers that extend through 2/3 of your silhouette, pair them with a cropped or tucked top that occupies only the upper third of your torso. This mathematical approach to dressing creates length, balance, and sophistication that appears effortless, but is actually quite calculated and strategic. Once you begin thinking in these proportional terms, you'll find your outfits consistently appear more polished and intentional, and you'll photograph better too. The elongating effect of this technique makes you appear taller and more elegant, regardless of your actual height or body type. Let's now address the often overlooked power of personal fragrance in creating an immediate impression of luxury and refinement that lingers long after you leave. When someone passes by wearing an exquisite scent, don't you immediately assume they possess refined taste and probably enjoy life's finer pleasures like quality wines and silk sheets? This psychological association between beautiful fragrance and affluence works powerfully in your favor when you choose wisely and strategically. You don't need to invest hundreds of dollars in the most expensive designer perfumes. Simply find one signature scent that makes you feel confident, sophisticated, and memorable. The key is choosing something distinctive but not overpowering, something that draws people closer rather than announcing your presence from across the room like a cloud of fragrance. Avoid overly popular scents that might make you blend into a crowd of identical fragrances at the office or social events. Instead, seek something unique and sophisticated that becomes part of your personal brand, creating positive associations whenever people encounter that particular scent in the future. Budget-conscious individuals can achieve this same luxurious effect through strategic layering of complementary fragrances, creating a custom blend that appears far more expensive than its actual cost. The goal is leaving a subtle, memorable impression that makes people associate you with elegance and sophistication. We must also acknowledge that impeccable grooming details significantly impact your overall impression and can make or break even the most expensive outfit. Your nails, whether adorned with color or simply well-maintained, communicate volumes about your attention to detail and personal standards in all areas of life. They don't require elaborate designs or expensive salon treatments, simply cleanliness, proper shaping, and either a classic neutral polish or a sophisticated clear coat that looks professional. These small details suggest you care about your appearance and probably manage other aspects of your life with similar precision and attention to quality. People notice these refinements subconsciously, creating an impression that you're organized, reliable, and attentive to quality in everything you do. A classic nude polish like ballet pink works beautifully because it's forgiving when life happens and still maintains that polished appearance throughout the week. If time constraints make regular polish changes impractical, simply ensure your nails are clean, properly shaped, and free from old, chipped polish that suggests neglect or lack of attention. The goal is creating an impression of consistent self-care rather than high-maintenance glamour that appears time-consuming or expensive. Well-maintained nails suggest you have your life together, even when everything else feels chaotic. Finally, we must recognize that your hair and skin serve as the foundation upon which all other style choices rest, much like a beautiful frame enhances a painting. No matter how carefully you've chosen your outfit or accessories, if your complexion appears dull or your hair looks unkempt, the overall effect suffers significantly and undermines your efforts. This doesn't require expensive treatments or daily salon visits, simply consistent care and a reliable routine that works with your lifestyle and schedule. Develop a simple hairstyle that you can execute confidently, whether that's a sleek low bun, soft romantic waves, or a polished ponytail that appears intentional rather than hurried. The objective is looking deliberately styled rather than accidentally disheveled, even when you're managing a busy schedule with multiple responsibilities. For skincare, focus on the fundamentals that truly matter for long-term results: proper cleansing, regular moisturizing, and daily sun protection, regardless of weather conditions or indoor activities. Consistency in these basic practices creates that healthy glow that serves as the perfect backdrop for everything else you wear, like a natural filter. When your skin appears luminous and your hair looks purposefully styled, even simple outfits appear more expensive and sophisticated than they actually are. Remember that true elegance comes from appearing effortlessly put together rather than obviously high maintenance or like you spent hours preparing. Great hair and skin are investments that pay dividends every single day, making everything else look more expensive. These 7 fundamental principles work together synergistically to create an impression of sophisticated affluence that has absolutely nothing to do with your actual spending power. Which of these strategies will you implement first in your own style evolution and transformation journey toward effortless elegance? If you found these insights valuable and transformative, subscribe immediately and activate notifications to ensure you never miss our expert guidance on sophisticated living and timeless style. Click subscribe now to join thousands of others who understand that true elegance is about knowledge, strategy, and intention rather than budget or designer labels.